Ready. Teams. Entering team settings screen. Offensive playbook option is set to Auburn. Teams. Ready. Away team selection Auburn Tigers.
Welcome everyone to Beaver Stadium, nestled in Bucolic State College and home of the Penn State Nittany Lions, and one of the loudest, most passionate crowds you'll find anywhere in college football. A Big Ten showdown is coming, conference implications aplenty that could resonate for the rest of the season. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Auburn Tigers, taking on one of the top 5 teams in the conference, the Penn State Nittany Lions. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started.
Entering play call screen. Normal.
The Nittany Lions will kick it away to start us off. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line.
Cornerback matchups option is set to Gallon. Cornerback match. Defensive motion response option is set to default. Option pitch key. RPO red key RPO pass key option is set to balanced.
This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They're going to open this drive with a pass. He's got an open man to the 43-yard line, and a first down for this offense.
Zone coverage means everybody's looking at the quarterback. So now, when I'm a wide receiver, I got to make sure I know I fit in the hole between these zones. I know where they're dropping to, and I know where I need to get to. Great job by the wide receiver finding that hole, and the quarterback throwing a strike.
Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Use the play fake, now to throw. Just a short pass to the tight end. They stopped him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. Guys, let's chat a little big picture off. They've really got it going the last few weeks, won their last 3, and maybe going to get a little bit of national attention.
Yeah, they had some bumps in the road early in the year, but this is a team that's starting to peak at the right time. They're building momentum, building confidence, stacking these wins. They want to put another one in the W column here today, David.
And this is why we love the expansion of the college football playoffs. Sometimes you get hot at the right time. Like late in the season, you look like a team that could do some damage, and then you get to that moment and you get the opportunity now. So keep putting it together and see what happens.
This defensive coaching staff, they love their secondary, and they love the matchups they have. They believe they've got 5 guys at least back there that can cover one-on-one. You saw a great example of it there on 3rd down, forcing the incomplete.
Oh, he wants it all. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Quickly complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. They'd hope to be able to pick up enough after the catch, but a good stop leaves them with a 4th and short.
Really good job by the defense being physical, understanding the situation in the game. The ball's going to come out quick. You know that. Go make the tackle, force the 4th down.
This offense has moved into plus territory, and they want to keep the heat on. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. Well, they just drained all of the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
We thought we might see some of this. They'll go to the Wildcat formation here. On the snap, it's Marsh. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not going at all on the Wildcats.
And I got to find ways to manufacture some offense down here in this area. The field shrinks. It gets a little bit more difficult. So I got to take a few more chances, get the ball with some speed on the perimeter, try to make some big plays.
On 3rd and goal, they'll try to throw it in. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture after such a long drive. So many first downs. You've gotten right down to the doorstep. 4th down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
From the gun, he'll try to throw. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Tigers. And they strike first.
Hey, man, if we're going to show up here and play this game, we're not kicking field goals early. We didn't come here to just lay up. They drive the field. They get it down 4th and goal. Field goal would have been easy. Head coach decides to go for it. The offense pays off the decision with a touchdown.
Categories. Concept. There are 6 formation. There are 6 categories. There are 6
they get set for the point after. We have the first score of the game.
Plays. We have 6 options. 3,
and with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they cap the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11.
Glance goes to selected. Right.
Looking for room. It's Hayes. Good pickup on the ground there. Give him 5 to the 16-yard line.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Give to the back. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. And the Nittany Lions took those plain headgears, got their blocks, and picked up the first down.
Yeah, and those headgears are a staple, aren't they, of college football? I know exactly what you're talking about, those beautiful helmets. They don't change.
Breaks into the open. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain. Last couple of plays, the offense seems to be just one step ahead, David.
Yeah, and I'm going to have to do something to disrupt the timing, the rhythm. I got to do something that they're not expecting, because right now they got the run and they got the pass working. So this defense, they have to find something new to kind of confuse this offense.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
I like offenses being creative. I'm not sure if that was the best place to call that play. I think this offense needs to think about just doing things a little bit more by the book. They've got a lot of good playmakers. You don't have to reinvent the wheel this early in the game.
The Nittany Lions trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Finds his man. It's McFadden. Bounced off his feet.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
The Nittany Lions really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll try to get the first through the air. A strike downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there, forces second down.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Choice. Drive. Mesh. Mesh drive. Mesh.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Gonna look downfield again. Snagged out of the air. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance him.
Only a short gain on that run. Defense played it well.
Choice. Curl flat corner.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6.
Short cross.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Back to pass. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand.
Most defenses are lucky if you have one good covering corner. Fewer are lucky if you have 2. They've got 3 DBs, 3 corners that can play at the same time in their nickel package that they feel can go mano-a-mano with anyone in the country. And you saw it on that last play coming away with the
play height. There are zone cover to zone. There are 3 categories. You have
opening play of this drive comes from the 11. First play of the drive wants to throw. Just a hair too much on it for this big-arm sophomore quarterback.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got 12 trying to deliver the football. Now they face third down.
This offensive line's got to do a better job. I mean, he doesn't even have time to go through his progressions. You got to give your QB some time. You got to make him feel comfortable. They didn't. They got in there quick, fast, and in a hurry.
On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, after giving us that touchdown on the opening drive, they had a little bit of a come to Jesus with their defensive coordinator on the sideline. I don't know what he said, but he, I think, just invoked the fear of God into this defense because this 3 and out has been sensational, dominant. This is the way they've got to play moving forward.
Ball concept. There are 8. Run. Outside zone. There are 11 categories. You have 17 options. HD stretch is selected.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. That last drive was a punch in the gut, throwing the pick in the red zone, Jesse.
Yeah, it just seemed like there was some miscommunication down there in the red zone. David, this drive, the QB and receivers just have to do a better job being on the same page.
Yeah, and I think you pulled the positives, right? We moved the football down the field. We had a chance to score, but we can't let those opportunities slip between our hands. Let's go get some points.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Rides to the back. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second.
Medium smash. There are 13 categories. You have 30 options. Top arrow is selected.
So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period.
Short cross. Short cross.
Quarterback may change this route. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught over the middle. It's Hayes. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down.
Listen, I know this running back is shifty. I know he's really good in the open field, but that's just asking too much of him at this point. 3rd and long situation. He wasn't going to be able to make that extra guy miss trying to get that first down.
Middle slant.
They'll pass on the 48-yard field goal attempt and instead try to pick up the first down.
Short cross.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Converts on 4th down. Still going. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
No, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you kick field goals. I like this offense being aggressive. Forget the 3s. We need 6s.
And the Nittany Lions come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Rourke. And he jukes the first guy, made him miss, picked up a few before being brought down.
I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
The Nittany Lions in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Just keeps slinging it. Throws to the tight end. He got it. They will score. Touchdown, Penn State. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
Entering play call.
I've never heard it put that way. But you're dang right. That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of interest in this CUSA showdown today, so let's catch you up to speed on things. Kennesaw State has the lead right now, but this crowd is restless. They just haven't been able to separate themselves yet today. They're up by 7 over Vanderbilt. Just another week of Conference USA football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us.
Cover 3 zone.
And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. The run to the left. Fights off a defender. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive. Stick your foot in the ground. Pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45.
YSAL. String flood. Mesh drive. Unpack.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win 1st and 2nd down. You set up 3rd and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw, and that's how you force incompletions and force 4th down.
He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stops, and that's when the offense will set up shop.
Cover 2 man.
Backs here. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stops throwing.
Not just do you get to make a big play on defense, but it's also a TFL, tackle for loss. It doesn't get better than that.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Fires to the big fella. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
Well, this tight end is so athletic that at times they'll line him up in different parts of the field. That time he was in the slot. Nice job running the route, finding the open space in the defense for the completion.
These old girders are rocking on 3rd down here at Beaver Stadium. From the gun, wants to pass. And the deflection by the defense. Great play on 3rd down. Brings us to 4th.
3rd and short like that on your own side of the field. You're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quickly, but the timing completely off there for the offense, and the ball falls incomplete.
And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Medium cut, smash, error 13, YMTN vent, YMTN, shock Y option, mesh, drive, choice, curl, ceiling, speed dig out.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Quick completion on the out. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback be going the other direction.
Slug go.
Quarterback making checks.
Corner.
To the air on 2nd down. Easy completion on the shuffle. Oh, he's got some space. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
Cheat little divide. YMTN drive spot. Texas.
They'll snap it from the 47 on 1st down.
Corner.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. It's on target and complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
On third down, he drops to throw. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and fourth down's coming. The Nittany Lions will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He's able to pick his way for just a bit, but he'll be stopped at the 18. Good job by the punt team.
There are 3 categories. You have 26 options. 10% pressure is selected.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, second and 6 coming.
And those body blows really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Finds his big tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Big fella showing some ability. Got away from one tackle. Defense lucky they had a few more there to help.
Yeah, he's not a big stiff. He's not a blocking tight end. This guy can do some work out in the open field as well, and he showed you his athleticism.
Gets it out fast. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. Oh, that's one that can mess with your confidence. That is horrible.
Entering play call. Keep flood. There are Wildcat. Convict. White Raw. Switch. Shot play. Wills. Crossers.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half.
Short cross.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Hayes. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic. So usually one guy not going to get into the ground. You want many guys swarming to the football, trying to get that elusive guy on the ground.
They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays.
Entering play call. Concept. Option. Run. Outside zone. Inside zone. Inside zone split.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Give to the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Entering
the offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
Screen pass. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. The defense burns their third and final timeout of the half. The kicker
Coach
will try to punch one through from 41 yards away.
15 options. Field goal 41 yards is selected.
And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. The kicker will try to punch one through from 41 yards away. And this one is perfect. And the field goal to end the half takes us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Entering base model screen, you have 5 options.
Auburn ready to boot it deep to start the second half. And he's coming out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13.
Strap and around.
The Nittany Lions going back to work on offense now. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter. There he goes! He goes out of bounds right at the 37-yard line. A good, productive play there to get things going.
A lot of coaches will tell you they've got a play chart that they're going to get certain guys the ball in certain situations. Nice job getting a guy with speed around the edge on a reverse. He's got some space out wide. Nice job exploding, getting to the open field, and most importantly, getting the first down.
And the defense holds firm. No pickups at all on that play.
And if this defense wants to get back in the football game, they've got to match the physicality of this offense. And that's a great start here in the second half. Like coming out, not letting them run the football, being the more physical and more aggressive team.
Oh, they're after him. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
What a great play by one of their biggest playmakers in the D-line. I can say this personally. I got my first start in college at Jordan-Hare Stadium. It was brutal. I think about it, and I get PTSD to this day. When you get those types of athletes in a three-point stance rushing the quarterback with that crowd noise, and your offensive tackles can't hear the snap count, it's not a lot of fun.
Finds a man in the middle. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. The Nittany Lions will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. Off the play fake on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Marsh. Good call, good execution as they move the chains and they have a first down for 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time. And he's left with no option but to throw it away.
And you didn't have a lot of panic in the first half. Man, you're starting to get down in the second half, and this offense just has really, really struggled, underperformed. You know you're a better team, but this offense hasn't shown it. This team hasn't shown it. It's the third quarter. They got to get it going now.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off. And it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Unloads to the right. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields to punt and tries to help improve that field position. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line.
Flood level, Levels.
Penn State sends the offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. He's got it. Stopped at the 43 after the 15-yard pickup.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Making a play like that to open the drive can really get the momentum going. First down from the 43. It's complete to the left. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Looking to the big tight end. Soft spot in the middle. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. We saw it on that play.
Empty and slot cross. Pago slot cross.
The Nittany Lions will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. The Tigers bringing the heat the way Andre Bruce did back in the day.
Yeah, and they just find those big, nasty, strong, physical guys that can eat up the line of scrimmage and get after quarterbacks. It's one of the staples of these Auburn teams all throughout the years.
Levels. Texas, spot. Dig return.
And the Nittany Lions now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Going to sling it on second down. Oh, it's picked off, and boy, did this D need that. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
They'll start this drive from the 42. They'll go to the ground. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
The Tigers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Makes a connection. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line.
Entering play call, men's play zone, cover 3 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 58 options. Cover 3 is selected.
Looking for a productive play on first down.
Spread.
Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. Looking downfield on first down. Looking left. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw. Incomplete.
Well, another incompletion. You can see the frustration building, but you got to give the defense credit. They came into this one knowing no one was giving them a shot because of their record, because of what their stats are on paper, but they're playing better football. They're playing with better effort, and right now they're making the most plays.
Got it. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
Entering
Just
play
really
call.
nice catch by the big tight end. Throwing those mitts up there, catching the football.
3, man edge blitz 0.
And the Tigers are on the move.
Spread. pass.
With the run on 1st and goal. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line.
Well, after talking to him this week, I know this guy was excited to build off the momentum from last week when he scored 2 touchdowns. You can just see him here close to the end zone. He's trying to snip his way in. He's so good at finding the creases when they get down tight to the goal.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory.
Goal line, you have GL man, 60 out.
They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Slams ahead. They'll stop him short on 3rd down, and this defense trying to make sure they stay on top. And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. The official says no good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
And these are the ones that make me want to remove kickers from the game. I mean, this is a chip shot field goal. It should be an automatic 3. He misses. Wasted drive, wasted opportunity.
Got the 1st down and more. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game.
That's such a nice start to this drive, too, because you've got the lead late, and you want to run the football. You want to be physically dominant. Defense knows you're going to do it, and still, on the very first play of the drive, you're able to rip off a long run like that. Great vision there, and a nice job up front with the surge by the O-line.
Might be changing the route. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
You got to give this defense credit because they have bottled this guy up all game long. He's one of the best running backs in all of college football. Everybody was expecting him to have a big one today. Don't tell that to this defense, though. They've played with great effort. They've gotten hats to the football, and they have been able to shut him down.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. Working the middle. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down. A few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
To the air on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Hayes. Turning it on. He's finally stopped, and not before he takes it into the red zone. They'll mark it at the 18.
You got to love how they just continue to do what they do. It's the 4th quarter. You got to lead. There's no reason to get conservative. We're a passing offense. Great job on 1st down. Better job on 2nd down. This offense continuing to stay in a rhythm.
Power football with the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Great team defense on that one play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D-linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. Just can't do it better.
Double moves. Seal him. Curl. Curl flat corner.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Got his man on the right. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
With that incompletion, it now sets up a very interesting decision for the head coach, right? You've got a narrow lead. You kick the field goal now, you force the opponent to have to at least score a touchdown to retake the lead, but you can also seize a lot of momentum if you get it here on 4th and short. If you're able to score a touchdown, this is a completely different game.
So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. They put on the heat and they blocked it.
Man, I've been a holder. It's never fun to see a field goal blocked because you're so low to the ground and you have that unique perspective. You see the mountain growing in front of you. All those hands going up, and you know that kicker has got no shot. That thing is going to get blocked.
So here comes the Auburn offense. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Just gets it to the 28, pick up a 1. This Nittany Lion defense has just been suffocating. The front 7 has been dominant. Guys like Jack Ham would be proud.
Yeah, just big, physical, just owning the guys up front. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. The Penn State D-line just dominating this football game.
Zings it complete to the right. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29.
Cover 3 club.
Yeah, he throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
It'll be a first and 10 from the 29. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. And not much going on downfield. They just get rid of it and live to play another down.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Right on the money. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
This offense has their work cut out for them, man, because the coverage has been so tight. And if you're not throwing to the sideline or you're not getting past the sticks, this defense is going to tackle you inbounds like they just did on that last play and lead the clock.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Tampa 2. Cover 2 drop.
The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Spread.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throws for the tight end. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
And that's a good job by this defense. The 2-minute situations can be tough, especially communicating, and you know they want to push the ball down the field, but a lot of times it's towards the sidelines. They protect the middle of the field, play great defense all across the board.
Defense comes up with a really big stop there. That's nice. They don't give up the first down, so the clock keeps working, but they're on their own end of the field. They know this offense is going to start taking shots into the end zone. They better have some guys ready on the back end, ready to swat some balls away and make some plays.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Grabbed in the middle. It's Marsh. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
Finds a man on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
Tampa 2.
They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
Spread. Give pushing.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete to the right. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. They're just making things harder now. It's 1st and 20. From the gun, looking for a man. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This is such an interesting moment for the offensive coordinator because you're already in field goal range with an opportunity to tie this game and send it to OT, but you want to be aggressive and you believe in your own playmakers to step up, and that's why they're still being aggressive and throwing the football, but there's a huge risk component with that. You can't take sacks and you can't turn it over. What do you do here if you're on offense?
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, I had a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Complete to the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there.
There are 2 categories.
Timeout called by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. So now the opportunity to take the lead with a 1st and goal here. They want to throw it. Trying to find the end zone. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Now this is the time of the game where the clock's fighting against you. You can only take so many shots like that and get no gain. We got to get out of bounds or we got to waste timeouts. So we got to be smart offensively in what we do here.
That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
Man, this late in the game, it's go time. I got to have a score. I'm not worried about downs. I'm going through my 2-minute script. We know what's coming. We practiced this all week. It's 2nd down, incomplete pass, go to 3rd down. We need to go for it on 4th down. This offense just has to keep that high energy up and try to run these plays fast.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. He stopped right there, short of the 1st down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that's going to give us a tie ball game. All right, guys, so here we go in overtime. And just to refresh everyone's memory, alternating possession starting on the opponent's 25.
And it's so nice to be on defense first, just to set the tone, to understand what you need. Try to hold them to a field goal. The offense knows they can do their job to go out and get a win. Just 2 possessions, Palmer, like you got to be at your best.
Yeah, and I love the new rules, too, because in the 3rd overtime possession, it goes to alternating 2-point plays, back and forth. Who's got anything left in the tank here in OT?
Smash dagger.
So here comes our first play of overtime. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's McFadden. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. And you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick. And because of the hit, incomplete pass.
They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got his man downfield. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with the 1st down.
There are 11 categories.
These two guys, just on the same
HP
wavelength, they make
selected.
clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack.
Right.
Looking for just one more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Touchdown, Nittany Lions! They strike first here in overtime.
And that is the perfect way to cap off this drive. This thing started way back on their 2-yard line, and they methodically marched it down the field. You saw a little bit of everything on this drive, so at the very end, you pay it off. Really nice job running down in the red zone for the score.
This offense plenty happy enough with the result of that play, so they just let the official put that flag back in his pocket and decline the penalty.
Play type, there are 6 zone cover 2 zone. There are 3 categories. You have 26 options. Tempos and pressure is selected.
Auburn ready to go back to work after getting another first down.
Spread.
Looking to throw on first down. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He makes the stop, but a nice pickup there on first down. Leaves him in 2nd and manageable.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous, you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
Leaves it with the running back. Fighting off the defender. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. It's 3rd down and they need to get it in the end zone to stay in the game here at OT. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Oh, they really could have used that pass there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
After that incompletion, it's now 4th and short in the red zone. Decision time if you're the head coach. You just take the field goal, or do you keep your offense on the field looking to get 6?
The tension, the intensity, the drama. The offense steps to the line on 4th down in overtime. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Touchdown, Auburn! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Entering play call. Play type zone. Cover 2 zone. Tampa 2.
Now 1st down here in the 2nd overtime.
Spread.
To the ground with the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Auburn doing business in the red zone. They'll give it to him again. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. Touchdown, Tigers. That score gives them the lead here in the 2nd overtime. Like a Thanksgiving turkey, they're just being carved.
Entering
no
play call,
shot. They have
coach
no
suggestions.
idea
There are 6
how to get in
categories.
this quarterback's head.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire, you might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working.
And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. This thing has been back and forth now, first and goal as they try to take the lead in overtime number 2. They'll run it on first and goal. Touchdown, Tiger! Got it in to take the lead here in the second OT.
Coach suggestions.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone. Know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Second overtime, and they'll have to go for 2. He's looking to throw. They got it. Executed beautifully, and the lead is 8 in double OT.
Entering plate. Meaty smash error branch return. Empty and slot cross. Empty and X slant spot.
Now on first down, they need to answer with a touchdown.
Slug go.
Wants to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. He caught it! And he wanted to score badly, but the defense wrestles him down at the 2.
And man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
The give. Touchdown, Penn State! They got one score they needed. Now they need the deuce to send us to triple OT.
Man, what a great response by this offense. Going down the field, scoring the touchdown now. I gotta go for 2. I know the new overtime rules. They changed this years ago. Jesse, you should work on this in practice. What's your go-to 2-point play right here?
I'll tell you, after running the ball as well as they did on that last touchdown, I could see them doing it again. I think they've got confidence in the big fellas up front to get it done, find a way into the end zone, and be more physical.
Slant, smash, error 13, mesh.
They need this 2-point conversion to send us to triple overtime.
Corner.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. They couldn't get it in, and what a heartbreaking way for this one to end in double overtime. I know how to sum up this game succinctly. That was fun, and what a victory to remember.
Fun for them.
How would you rate the network connection quality during this game? Entering weekly advanced summary screen. Entering Dynasty Hub screen actions. Entering Yes. Entering Go Blue screen. Entering home screen, Dynasty is selected.